Hi everyone, Chris here with another update of recent New Zealand music on vinyl. I've got some great records here, including two 4-record sets. These are just some of the highlights of releases over the last month or so. There's a bunch more, I'll play some on the radio, but I really wanted to show these. This is one that's been getting a lot of press around the world, and I've seen it posted online a number of times. People raving about it from one side of the globe to the other. And it's the Clean's Anthology, which brings together early EPs and tracks from early albums, and a couple of bonus tracks in there as well. It was released as a CD in the 90s, bringing together hard to find EP releases, and it's just been put out on vinyl for the first time on WaihekeRecords. Look at this, they've done a fantastic job, put it in this box set. There's 4 records in here, and many will have, I suppose, bits and pieces of this on vinyl. I've got some, but not all of this on original releases, but it's just nice to have nice new clean pressings, and the packaging, as I say, is beautiful. So, yeah, not in any particular order, sorry. Here are the 4 records that are in here. From the band's very first release, the second single ever released on Flying Nun, Tally Ho, through to the 1994 album Modern Rock. So, yeah, it's is that right? Is that where it goes to? Yeah. So, if you're a fan of, this is great kind of, I think. The Clean started off equally influenced by the Byrds and Velvet Underground, and that kind of, I suppose, epitomised the Dunedin sound in many ways, and it's just a great package and highly recommended for anyone into indie music. This is a key part of that heritage. Following on from that, one of the members of the Clean, in fact all 3 members of the Clean, David and Hamish Kilgour and Robert Scott, all have solo albums coming out this year. The first to hit the shelves is this, David Kilgour and the Heavy Eights. So not strictly a solo album, the Heavy Eights have been his band for a number of years. This is End Times Undone, also on WaihekeRecords. What I love about David Kilgour is you listen to it and the melodies and the vocals are so laid back and easy going. But he's a very, very understated guitar hero. You listen carefully and there's amazing guitar playing going on, but it doesn't kind of jump out and dominate the songs, but it's there if you listen to it. And he's got a beautiful tone and beautiful style. This is on coloured vinyl, so mine's kind of a teal colour with a splatter. It's on randomly coloured vinyl, so I haven't seen pictures yet of other people posting this, but be interested to see what other colours people have. And if you've liked David Kilgour's work in the past, then you're probably going to like this as well. Yeah, really lovely album, I think. And also probably in the category of lovely is what we're listening to now from Range. It's called Henry Rivers. Range last put out an album in 1998. So this is a long time between drinks. And one of the guys in Range, so it's 2 guys, Blair Parks and Hayden Sharp. Blair Parks' first release was in 1987 on the Flying Nun band, All Fall Down. My New Wallpaper Coat was the name of the EP, which goes for some big money online now. And he's been in a number of other projects, and Range is one that they put out quite a few releases, but as I say, this is the first since 1998. So they've self-released this, and yeah, done a lovely job of it. Beautiful. I love the cover artwork, which is done by Blair Parks using kind of detritus he's found around the wreck of Christchurch after the earthquake. Nice matte cover. It's 180 gram vinyl. Just very kind of warm, easy-going pop music. Really nice. And wanted to keep this brief, just showing highlights. I said there was 2 4-album sets, and this next one, wow, what a killer this is. This is a monster. So it's the Dead Sea, and it's called The 12th Spectacle. And it's released on WaihekeRecords, which I believe is an offshoot of Bada Bing. And they've been doing a subscription series for the past few years, where you subscribe and get 4 records over the course of the year. There's been a few New Zealand releases amongst that, from the Renderizers, from who else? Bruce Russell from the Dead Sea and Roy Montgomery did a split, and there's one other as well which escapes me at the moment. But this year, the whole subscription series is this 4 LP set from the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea are New Zealand's foremost, if not the world's foremost, purveyors of avant, lo-fi, post-punk noise, which is a genre I just made up. And they kind of loosely in the early days had song structures, and now it's really kind of very kind of improvisational, as I say, kind of avant-garde post-punk, but using the accoutrements of rock. So you've got 2 guitars and drums. Bruce Russell, Mike Morley and Robbie Yates. And this is a collection of live recordings. This is the little inserts that come with each of them. So each is kind of excerpts from live shows ranging from 2002 through to 2013 over the 4 records. It's limited release. I think it was limited to 500. It's a numbered edition. So I've got number 9 of each of these pressings. There seems to be various numbers. Like one of them has got 550 copies, another has 420. So, you know, maybe problems with the pressing or whatever, but around 500 copies of this. The 12th Spectacle. So you probably have to be a fan of the Dead Sea or of kind of lo-fi improvised. Well, no, that's not. Is it? Yeah, it's lo-fi. They're not big on spending lots of money on recording. They just capture the moment. So if you're into that kind of improvised noise, and when the Dead Sea get it right, it just drags you to this, or takes you to this place, the zone, the Dead Sea zone, and it's magic when you're there. So yeah, very, very pleased to have that, and it won't last for long. WaihekeRecords, and I think it might be the last of the subscription series they've done, that I recall that. There's been a bunch of other things as well that have come out, and I'm going to play some of those on an upcoming radio show, and a lot of great releases. August seems to be a month where there's a bunch of great New Zealand music coming out in vinyl, but I just wanted to show off these few highlights. So thanks for watching, everyone. And you can catch up with New Zealand music on vinyl following my Facebook page, facebook.com/countingthebeat, or twitter.com/WaihekeRecords. Thanks for watching, everyone.